I'm not saying this should be the key talking point. I'm not saying this is like our go-to argument in our fight against the robots, but I do think it is another distinction to make. Right, pegging is arguably one of the most. It's one of the most human things on this planet. It shows our creativity, our willingness to try new things, to experiment, to seek pleasure. It's that is one of the things humans have. It's like the human thing. It's one of like the key human things is that like we seek pleasure. All animals do. All humans do. To differing to different levels. Some people are more focused on pleasure. Some people are more focused on God. Some people are more focused. But even with God, you're seeking some sort of comfort, right? There is pleasure in religion. So anyway, I think like, yes, two robots, you can make two robots that peg each other, but it is like with all AI and robot things, it's not the same. First of all, it's not original, right? Us humans we would have given the robots the ability to peg each other, just like us humans gave robots the ability to generate crappy photos that people want to call art. Like, it's still us doing it. And yeah, like ChatGPT can't peg you, and you, more importantly, can't peg ChatGPT. And I think that is partly why people's relationships. Look, there is going to come a point in time when people are pegging like physical robots. That is probably, it's what, 2025. It's November, so yeah, I mean, probably by the end of the year, this is going to be happening, if not already happening. And honestly, now that I'm starting to say this out loud, because my argument was going to be like, you can't. I was going to go on the point. I was going to like have the point of all these people who have parasocial relationships with robots, particularly with chatbots. How that is so fake, and how it's not a real relationship because you can't peg them. But I guess at one point, someday in the future, we will be able to. People have found comfort in chatbots. That's just the truth. And while I think they're delusional, it's still the truth. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This video idea came from the fact that I'm trying to talk daily, and you learn pretty quickly. I talked about Logan Paul a couple of weeks ago in his forest incident, when he showed the dead body in the forest. Well, I'm starting to get it a little bit when I'm trying to do something daily, because I feel like every day I need to talk about something crazy. Earlier in the day today, I had the idea of my car. When I'm driving, it tells me how many miles I have left. Like, it gives you the actual digit, which is cool. But then when it gets below 30, then it just tells me I'm low. It stops telling me the exact number of miles I have left, which is stupid. It's so stupid, because that's the only time when I actually could use the exact miles. Like today, I drove for like 5 or 6 miles with my tank just saying low, instead of me giving the actual digits. You telling me I have 373 miles left in my car is maybe a little helpful mentally when I'm going on a long road trip, and I'm just trying to like do the math of like, okay, I just have to stop one more time for gas. But 99% of the time, the reason and the numbers are only helpful when they're low. Like when I have 8 miles left, I would like to know. Because again, I had 31 miles left in my tank, and then it just told me low. So I'm assuming that I still have 30 miles to go, but how sometimes when you're sitting at a stoplight, or like you're starting and stopping a lot, you're not really on the highway, like those miles can vary a little bit. And if the reason why after you get down to 30 miles and it stops saying the exact number is because it's not 100% accurate, or it's not going to be accurate enough, then just get rid of the whole, then what's the point of it existing if it's not accurate? So that was an example of a rant I was going to go on for this video, but instead I chose to discuss pegging and ChatGPT, because I hope that that's going to be what reaches more people in the algorithm. It's going to get me more views. Because when because I'm doing this on a daily basis, and my initial instinct after each video is to think of the next video that is going to make people want to click on it. It's not about what do I want to say or what have I experienced. It's about, okay, what am I going to do that people will click on today? And I'm done doing that. Not really. I'll probably keep doing it. But some food for thought. I'm actually going to be having 2 videos out today, so enjoy the second one here in a little bit.